Hello and welcome to Thursday Morning with Linda Z's. We are here in our studio and we are preparing actually our store this weekend. We're going to have a very special guest in our store. She has been doing classes with us for since January. So that's 6-7 months now, and we're thrilled. It's been virtual until now, and we knew it would culminate in this live in-store event with her. And believe it or not, she's actually going to be joining us here on this video right before she takes the plane, and she'll be here later on. So we're excited to have Kate Quinn with us, and she is a wonderful quilter, and she works with the So Steady and the Westerly company, and we are thrilled to have her to come and quilt with us this weekend. So if you have not already signed up, just wanted to let you know that there are some openings. We will have some machines available for you. If you do not have a quilting machine, we can set you up. Otherwise, you will be bringing your own machine, and you will be bringing a quilt with you. If any of you are like me and you have a billion quilts tops that are made and you're not sure how to quilt it and you just don't want to send it out to someone else to do it, you want to try and master that yourself, Kate is your person. We will get into those details when I introduce to you our guest here on this video. Right now, we're going to be having Kate Quinn come in. So Kate, are you there?
So this event is a culmination event. So we've been teaching this guided motion quilting using templates online for about the last 6 months, since about January, February when we started, where we had basic content. We went through border designs, motif designs, how to do edge to edge. And so what the retreat is so many times I have a lot of students that maybe have taken this class or that class, but then they can't make the connection so that it's nitty gritty when they're actually quilting their quilt project. And so what this retreat is, it's really that facilitation for you to be able to quilt the project that you want to quilt. It's not me driving what you're doing or teaching, although we are structuring this so that we will still explore some different templates that I'll be bringing. I'll have some loaner things that are different task-oriented things that you can then maybe explore and see if you like them. So we have a little bit of new knowledge and a little bit of new exploration that is built in. What we want to do is about 4 10-minute sessions throughout each day where we explore some different topic that maybe people have questions about. Where we'll start off the retreat at the very beginning is a discussion about what will look good on this? What are your design considerations? Do I need to stitch in the ditch? Is edge to edge better for this patchwork? So that when we have that moment for you to go sit down at your machine, you're not like, oh, what do I do now? You know, we are going to try to facilitate that so that you can make those decisions with confidence. And as you're working throughout the day, if you have trouble or the design's not going how you want it, or you're not sure how to master something, this is that facilitated education. So it is a guided retreat, but it is time for you to work on the projects that you want to. So I brought some props just for fun. So one of the things that I plan to bring is this border set. So a lot of times people want something simple for borders that's kind of pre-programmed. So I'm going to bring a couple sets of these that people could try out if they want to. And then if you like them, we can provide them for you, but you'll have the opportunity to just try them. If you don't like them, that's fine. But this way you get some exposure if you'd like to try that. Another thing that I think is super valuable and that I don't think people can do rulers without is having a stack of different size curvatures where you have some that are deeper, some that are wider, some that are flatter. Well, this is the ARC group, and so I'll be bringing a few of these to let people test them out and see how they work. So it's not particularly product driven. It certainly is facilitated education, but ultimately we want you to be able to say, I quilted this, however that is. We can integrate free motion, we can integrate whatever you need, we can provide machine knowledge, but it's about you getting the mastery facilitation that you need to quilt your own project. So I hope that you'll join. If you haven't thought about it, you've got a little bit of time to make that decision. We've still got some spaces in the class. If you're new and you really aren't ready to do a project, we have a couple people that haven't been through our virtual program, you are still welcome. right? We are happy to work with this. This is kind of small group facilitation. And, if you just want to bring some fat quarter quilt sandwiches and work on some specific things like creating a center motif for this block or that block, then you are still welcome. Don't feel like you're not invited. We can definitely accommodate all people at all levels, and we will make sure that we're working with you wherever you're at. So I really would love to see you. I hope you'll come and join us. We're going to have a great time. Well, you got the whole Linda Z team to support you. You got all the fabric you need, all the products you need, great machines that you could borrow if you want to try something new, especially some of these newer models are really geared towards ruler work and free motion. They do those tasks really well, and we can definitely facilitate your education on those if you want to try them. So come on down, let's play.
No, that's great. I just wanted to add that not only will we be educated thanks to Kate's presence here in our store, but we will also have a lot of fun with her and with each other. And so we've got a group that is growing, and we have reached out to many of you quilters out there that we know would love to come to this event. And we just want to say to you, there's room. So just come on over. You can just show up on the day on Friday if you want to. Kate will actually be there on Thursday afternoon, so this afternoon. And to help any of you who are a little bit concerned about how do I set up my machine? How does is my machine okay for this event? Right, Kate? So they'll be able to have your guidance there because you're there setting up your quilts and your stuff. And so that's something that she's offering, graciously offering to us so that if you do need that help, you can show up on that Thursday afternoon, this afternoon, and come on in. Otherwise, show up on Friday morning, and you would be more than welcome to spend 2 days with us and Kate. So just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of this because it's going to be great.
I'm going to just add one last tidbit that I didn't mention. Please come with your project ready to go and pre-basted. We don't want to use our class time for that purpose. So we recommend that you do something that's about a lap quilt size. It's not that you couldn't do something bigger, but we're trying to get you most of the way through in that 2-day period. So having something that you can manipulate that's a little bit more practical size for 2 days, we would encourage that.
And just quickly, basting, everyone, is so easy. It's just like every 8 inches or so, you're going to have longer stitches going all the way around your quilt. And if you would have something to add, I mean, I would say it should be in a color that's like completely like a different color of thread than what you're going to quilt with, because that basting is actually going to stay there and you're going to pull that out later. So
hey, and I'm a big fan of spray based if you have that. You guys sell 505, right? I'm sure. Get some spray based. That's my favorite.
My favorite. For especially for a lap quilt or for any smaller project, I spray based everything then too. That's true.
Because with rulers, you don't want to have to stop in the middle of your curvature or your line and take that basting out, or if you pin based or shift things around. And spray base makes the whole quilt work as one. So as you're moving around, it'll all work as one. So I definitely encourage that. If you've never tried it, I'm sure that the ladies at Linda Z can give you some advice. And that is an awesome way to really get your basting done real quick.
Thank you so much, Kate, for joining us today. I really appreciate it. We all appreciate that anything that you do with us, because we got to get you on the calendar for the next time. If these people are hearing this and think, oh, I can't come, well, there will be a next time. And we know that we'll see you for sure in September, right, at the Madison
very
Quilt
excited
Show.
to go to Madison.
So come up and see us there for sure. That's in the early September, and we're very thrilled that you're coming back again to be with us there, Kate. And so we'll see you this afternoon. If any of you want to come, remember, just show up. And thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon. Thank you all.
See you soon. Bye-bye, guys.